Hi friends, today I am going to discuss the question answers of the chapter Natural Vegetation. It is the chapter of geography book of class 11. Class 11. So let us start. First question. Define natural vegetation. Answer. It is a plant community that has been left undisturbed over a long time is called natural vegetation. Next question. Under what climatic conditions tropical evergreen forests are developed? Answer. Climatic conditions under which tropical evergreen forests are developed are these are found in humid and warm area with annual precipitation of over 200 centimeter and mean annual temperature is above 22 degrees centigrade. Next question. Define Biosphere Reserve. Answer. Biosphere Reserve is unique and representative ecosystem of central and coastal area which are internationally recognized within framework of UNESCO's Man and Biosphere Program. Next question. What are the objectives of Biosphere Reserve? Answer. Objectives of Biosphere Reserve are as follows. First is conservation of biodiversity and ecosystem. Next is association of environment with development, and the last is international network for research and monitoring. Next question. Define social forestry and how many type of it is. Answer. Social forestry means management and protection of forest and afforestation on barren land with the purpose of social, environmental and rural development is called social forestry. It is of three types. First is urban forestry. Next is rural forestry, and the last is farm forestry. Next question. What is the difference between forest area and forest cover? Answer. Points of forest area are as follows. First is area notified and recorded as forest land irrespective of existence of trees. Next is, it is based on records of State Revenue Department. Next is, it covers an area of 23.28% of total land area of the country. Next is points of forest cover are as follows. First is, it is based on aerial photograph and satellite imageries. Next point, area occupied by forest with canopy. Next point, it covers an area of 21.05% of total land area of the country. Next question. What are the steps that have been taken to conserve forest? Answer. Steps that have been taken to conserve forest are as follows. Social forestry it is management and protection of forest and afforestation on barren land with the purpose of helping in social, rural and environmental development. National Commission has classified social forestry into three types. First is urban forestry it emphasizes on raising and management of trees on public and private land in and around urban center. For example, green belt and park. Next is rural forestry rural forestry emphasis on agroforestry and community forestry. Agroforestry emphasis on raising of trees and agricultural crops on same land, inclusive of waste patches. Community forestry emphasis on raising of trees on public and community land. For example, temple land and roadside. Next is farm forestry. In it, farmer grow crops for commercial and non-commercial purpose on their farmland. Next question. What are the characteristics of forest found in Rajasthan? Answer. Characteristics of forest found in Rajasthan are as follows. First is in this area thorny vegetation and bushes are found. In this area leafless trees are found most of the time. Next is leaves convert themselves into thorns to conserve the water. Next is in this area grasses are tall up to the height of 2 meters. In this area rainfall is less than 50 centimeter. Next is some important species are found in this area, such as bear, khair and neem, etc. Next question. How can people's participation be effective in conserving forest and wildlife? Answer. People's participation can be effective in conserving forest and wildlife due to following reason. First is people cut the trees for shifting cultivation. If they do not do so, then we can conserve the forest. Some people cut the trees for the commercial purpose. If they do not do so, then we can conserve the forest. Next is some people hunt the animals for their entertainment. If they do not do so, then we can conserve the wildlife. Next is some people hunt the animals for their commercial purpose. If they do not do so, then we can conserve wildlife. Next is some people hunt the animals for their skin and bone so that people can make the articles from that. If they do not do so, then we can conserve wildlife. Next question. What are montane forests? And tell characteristics of any one type of montane forest. Answer. Montane forests are found in mountain region. We know that as the altitude changes, temperature will also change. So here we found different type of vegetation according to the altitude. Montane forests are classified into two types. First is northern montane forest. Next is southern montane forest. Characteristics of northern montane forest are as follows. First is deciduous forest are found at foothill of Himalaya. Next is wet temperate forest are found between 1000 meter hyphen 1200 meter. Next is pine forest are found between 1500 meter hyphen 1700 meter. Next is blue pine and spruce are found between 2225 meter hyphen 3048 meter. After that, temperate grasslands are found. Next is alpine forest and pasture are found between 3000 meter hyphen 4000 meter. Next question. Explain how Tiger Project has contributed in protecting tiger. Answer. Tiger Project has contributed in protecting tiger in following ways. First is area of tiger reserve has increased from 16,339 km square to 37,000 km square. Next is number of tiger reserve has also increased from 9 to 44. Next is number of tigers have also increased from 1411 to 3642. Next question. Explain spatial variation in a forest area of various states of India. Answer. Spatial variation in a forest area of various states of India are as follows. First is states with less than 10% forest area are Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab and Haryana. Next is states with 10-20% of forest area are Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. Next is states with 20-30% of forest area are Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Karnataka and Telangana, and all other parts of peninsular area exclusive of Tamil Nadu, Goa and Dadar and Nagar Haveli. Next is states with more than 30% of forest area are northeastern states of India. Next question. What are the objectives of Project Tiger? Answer. Project Tiger was launched in 1973 by Government of India to protect tiger. Objective of Project Tiger are as follows. First is it ensure viable population of tiger for scientific, cultural and ecological values. Next is to preserve the area of biosphere reserve for education and enjoyment of people. Next is it eliminate all form of human exploitation. Next question. Briefly discuss Marine Biosphere Reserve of India. Answer. Points of Marine Biosphere Reserve of India are as follows. First is Gulf of Mannar is first marine biosphere reserve of India. Next is it is situated on southeast coast of Tamil Nadu. Next is it covers an area of 105,000 hectare of southeast coast. Next is biosphere reserve comprises of 21 islands with forest, beaches, mangrove, etc. Next is various endangered species of plants and animals are found here. Next is it is included under Man and Biosphere Reserve program of UNESCO. Next question. Name the 8 wetland groups of India. Answer. Name of 8 wetland groups of India are as follows. First is vast saline area of Rajasthan, Gujarat and Gulf of Kutch. Next is reservoir of Deccan Plateau with lagoons and wetland of West Coast. Next is freshwater marshes of Gangetic Plain. Next is freshwater lake and reservoir from Gujarat eastward through Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Next is floodplain of Brahmaputra river, marshes and swamp in northeast hill of India and foothill of Himalaya. Next is delta wetland and lagoons of Chilika Lake. Next is mangrove forest and other wetland of Andaman and Nicobar Island. Next is lake and river of mountain region in Kashmir and Ladakh.